Is that due to I request you also to get settled somewhere. So you're all from the PES University RR campus, right? Is anybody from the East campus? Oh, good. You came all the way. Where are you now? Oh, good. So you all have heard about this lab, PES Innovation Lab. So this was started as a student community work sometime ago, some 12 years back, when one biotech student, he started developing the Nokia apps, okay, for the Nokia mobile phone of those days. And he had managed to go to Finland to present to the Nokia Mobile Congress, or I think Global Mobile Congress or some event was there, which was funded by Nokia. Later, Nokia felt that there's a lot of potential in this university and this setup. So they had nurtured impact from then. They gave a lot of money. Till about last year, we had spent over 50 lakhs of rupees on training people and spending on various activities. Initially, we were together with MS Ramaya, then with the Dayanand Sagar University and NIE Mysuru and so on. Okay, so we used to have several activities, and some of the activities what we are continuing since last over 8 years. Since then I was there. So 2014 onwards I've been there. From day one I was associated with the lab. The usual activities of the lab are one is the ideation, an ideathon we conduct usually. It's a day event, half a day, maybe from 10 o'clock to the end of the day. Usually we expect students to come forward with some ideas, okay, which are doable, not only in fiction, but then we ideate on some themes, whatever we give on the spot. And judges from the corporate or from eminent academicians, maybe from outside, we used to call them and select the best idea and pay some gift and all that. So that used to be one activity. Usually we do it in the month of September, October. And the next activity what we are... do I need to stand like this?
No sir, it's fine.
Yeah, so the second activity, major activity which many of you must be knowing about it, that is the hash code. So that is a 24-hour hackathon, which probably we were the ones who started in a big way in this campus.
You can see my so
who's that?
That's Vishwas sir.
Hi Vishwas. Vishwas Rajshekhar, is that right?
Yes sir.
I'm Professor Rajshekhar.
It's receiving mic input.
Anyway, I'm not biologically related to him. So the hackathon used to be a major event, sponsored, and we used to get about 50 odd teams, each with 3 or 4 people. So it used to be a grand event of about 200 odd people in the FRD auditorium. And the prize money used to be, the first prize used to be 1 lakh those days. Okay, so right now we have reduced it to a total of 1 lakh for all the prizes put together for various reasons. And last year was the first time we ever conducted the hackathon online. Okay, so thanks to the Vice Chancellor, this time we had the opportunity to hold it back again offline. Yeah, is there anybody from this group participated in the hackathon? You did participate, okay. So could you guys manage to get some, nag on some prizes? Okay, so probably next time, we'll be able to make it to the top 5 or so. Usually we used to get students even from the RV, BMS, MSRIT, and even Indian Institute of Science. And so that used to be a good, big competition those days. Uh, it's not that it has come down or anything, so still our guys are doing very well. This is from where?
So
US.
it's from the Google Meet, sir.
Okay.
We don't know where it's from.
Okay. Yeah, a couple of our, the lab alumni, they are there from US. I hope they're all on some earthly hours. We're not bothering them at this time. Hope. Hi, Amit. Yeah, it's going fine. There are about 100 odd guys sitting in front, and they're going to hear your story soon. Okay. So give me my share. Hold on. Huh? Yeah, so the first event I told was the Ideathon, and the second one is the Hash Code, which is the 24-hour hackathon, which is probably one of the most popular events done in this campus. Whatever I see in this last 8 years, I don't think, other than Atmatrisha, you all have heard about Atmatrisha? Heard only, okay. So that used to be probably the biggest event. Even the last year interns and last year students that did the summer internship and all that, and the previous year hackathon online candidates, I could never get to see them in real. So we paid them the prize money all virtually only. So finally, they're all here, I guess. Now, could you invite those people also, the hackathon winners?
I don't think so, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, so the third important event for which probably you guys are also interested in, we do conduct summer internships. Okay. So the summer internships span over about 8 years. The best or the USP for our university, our institute is we have a clear 8 weeks of summer. That is June and July is totally, people used to be let free so that they can go for internships or they can go for some workshop, training, seminars, whatever they want, they can do something worthwhile for a clear 8 weeks of time. So that is the way our curriculum is structured. As a result, we had lots of advantages and little bit an edge over better universities also. When I say that better universities in terms of their scoring, ranking or whatever, like RV, EMS, MSRIT. So we had better edge over them because of these 2 summer months where we used to conduct lots of activities, academic activities. So the summer internship which we conduct, it will be for a duration of about 8 weeks, starting from the first week of June, Monday, that is first Monday, and it will go on till the end of July. Usually we clock about 8 weeks clear. Okay, it may spill into probably the 9th week sometimes, but usually we clear it. Especially for those who have come from outstation, they're staying here for over 6 months without going back home. So at least they'll get one last week, there before they come back to the next semester. So that was the idea. But unfortunately, because of the pandemic and because of the situation, everything has got staggered. How many first years are there here? Oh my God, how many? So you are all on the ISA 1, ISA 2, where are you? Next year. You finished ISA 2. Of which semester? Odd semester. Okay. So the other guys are in the even semester. Okay. So there may be an overlap so the summers, are you guys going to be studying, sitting in the classroom? June, July? It's going to be like that only, right?
But these guys see the
I can, but I need to message this.
Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't
So
matter. We still have some rules for you, even
I need
otherwise.
to change that.
So the summer internship used to be the next best thing that can happen to the students in this campus. It's totally unpaid. There's nothing, no payment or anything involved. But it's got to be very good. We run the selection process starting from the month of Feb. We conduct a screening test. Yeah, we conduct a screening test. Usually it used to be offline. Last 2-3 years we've been running an online CBT kind of a thing. And this time probably we want to change over to Hacker. I hope you know what is Hacker and all, right? So the hacker, we can get the examinations conducted and shortlist. Usually about 500 odd people take the exam. 500 to 600 people take the exam, and we shortlist to about 80, and then have a face-to-face interview with all of them. We try to find the best match for the lab in terms of whatever we expect, what we felt has been very important for a factor in and take about 50%, about 40 we have taken max till now, maybe 40, 42, and we don't allow anyone else to come and just join there at all. So it is only those who write the test and those who clear the exam, have a face-to-face interview, and the interview is not that I'm going to take, it will be only by the seniors who will take the interview, and thereafter go there. Okay, and after you report for the internship, we look at various problem statements and lots of whatever planned activity themes we would have, and based on your interest, your match, and your skill set, we can group you with the mixed crowd. So the best part of working in this lab is, one is you are from say computer science, you are working with an ECE senior and a mechanical engineering guy probably, or an electrical guy. So you will never get to work in this model anytime in this campus, because you will be there in your class with the CS student or ECE student. You will never be able to interact with the junior or senior. So in this model of mixed crowd of seniority as well as branch and gender, you will have the best possible combination to work in a right. And the teams, whatever we make, will be working towards success of their respective projects, competing with each other, indirectly, and there will be a lot of fun also. There are a lot of fun activities we intersperse between the presentations and the rigor. And usually people spend from 7 to 8 hours in a day. Say morning 9 o'clock they come, by evening 5 o'clock they can leave. Our lab is located in near the canteen. You know the canteen, right? You know the canteen near the F block. The one which is there in near the parking. So there only we have the lab, and over a period of time it is disused, and we're not occupied it for quite some time because of the online summer internship last year. So we will be running the internship there, and it's all cool that we only look at only the endpoints, in the sense how do you arrive at solutions and build models or simulate. So we have done extremely good work there, and you can listen to some of the alumni, and you will come to know of the past, what they have done. Okay. So that's about a brief idea about the lab. So the strict or the most difficult part for the aspirants is the screening test, followed by the face-to-face. And we're not going to look at your CGPA alone. Sometimes we note that also. We're going to look at your match, in the sense how much you will be able to work towards achieving what you want to do, and your commitment. Okay, if you have too many things, you have another internship going elsewhere, and you're doubling here and there, it's just not possible to work like that. So that's one activity. And after having done this internship, you naturally become part of the lab. Okay, and those who are there in the t-shirt, you can see, they all have entered the lab through these stages. And we expect you to be part of the lab activities, after that. Okay, on voluntary basis. I'm not going to force anybody, right? You're there by choice. So that's about the lab brief introduction. I'm in the EC department. So primarily I handle some computer courses, computer networks, wireless communication, all that. So I'm not as cool as like this in the classroom. I'm a little strict there. I'm from the Indian Air Force. I'm a wing commander. I've served for about 23 years there, and here 10 years I'm there in this profession here. So, thank you. So, what I look at this opportunity we did not get. Probably many of your brothers or maybe those who are studying in better institutes also didn't get this. And I'm from IIT Madras. I'm computer science from IIT Madras. Okay. So I've not even seen a similar setup existing there during my time, way back in 90s, early 90s. Okay. So I feel this is a big, great opportunity. And there's nobody who's going to force you to be here. Okay. So you are here by choice, and whomsoever is here by choice, you want to listen to them and what they are doing. And many of our contingents are there in the US, and they do come back and meet us during our events, either virtually or in person, and it's a great motivation for the new set of people. Okay, so with this, I close down, and so best of luck for all of you. That's what I can say. Usually the rejection rate is very high, as high as about 85 to 90%. And I take a lot of pride in recommending these guys for their masters, for their PhD, and that's how they made very big in their career also. I must say. I'm very happy to talk about it. And this being a golden jubilee year, we want to felicitate some of our alumni. We want to recommend them for, every week one alumni is going to be, some about half a dozen people are going to be, felicitated. That's what, Professor DJ has told in one of the meetings. So we're going to recommend it. That's because we really feel that there's been a great success by our. And I also introduce next our Dr. Venkatrangan from Electrical Engineering. So he'll talk to you a little later. Now we'll get going with the proceedings made by the current lab in charge are Anchal and Ashutosh. That guy? Murli, yeah, please. Okay, so they will be available, their contact, their email IDs will all be available. You can flood their WhatsApp and with queries and whatnot. So over to Anchal.
What's going on?
Maybe,
So we're going to talk after, we'll just look over this particular file and then we'll Start from scratch. Start.
You turn off the projector. The lights are there. No. What's happening?
Can you just move things aside?
One second. Okay, so this is being streamed there. So,
Oh, fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Until that is fine.
it detects something. That's all I can say. It's on. The screen flickered.
It's fun.
You know they can hear you, right? The laptop mic also catches stuff. You know that, right? They can be, you know, the fully know that.
I'm gonna start, right?
Wait, let the projector come on so they can see once this one. It's on, it's on, it's on. It's on, it's on, it's on. Turn off the lights there. What's this thing?
Why are there light switches here?
I don't know. It's like the most. One second. Just wait 1 second. You can. Yeah, you're good. Answer the question.
Oh, it's the charm.
Hello everybody, I'm Anshu Narendran. I'm one of the lab heads of PES Innovation Lab. Thank you so much for showing up. So we'll just quickly run through what Raj Shekhar also spoke about for your benefit with some pictures so you know how cool we actually are. This is what our lab is all about. We do hackathons, we got project exhibitions, this was roadshow. We'll be showing you pictures of that soon. We've got workshops that we've had online, we've had offline workshops as well. We've got ideathons, so in C2 as I was talking about, and of course summer internships is like our main selling point. It gives you guys an opportunity to learn with us and help us develop stuff that's pretty cool, and you guys will see the kind of projects that we worked on previously, both in a demo form and also us speaking about it.
So these are the professors involved with the lab. So basically the lab was founded in 2011 by Dr. A. Srinivas. And we also have Professor Raj Shekhar, who just spoke from the ECE department, and Professor Venkat, who is from the EEE department. And basically we now have like a timeline of the lab, essentially. So as I said, it was founded in 2011. So in 2012 we had the first instance of hash code. That's probably where most of you know us from. We had like the most recent one in February. But that started in 2012, and that's like our flagship hackathon. And since 2020, we've basically been called PES Innovation Lab. And we had our first virtual internship, so it was like an online summer internship. That's how I got into the lab. And now in 2022, we're currently conducting recruitments, and we just had hackathon as I said. So yeah.
So we'll be quickly going over events that we've organized in the past. The first is in C2, of course. It's our flagship ideathon that's usually organized in the months of February. Then we've got roadshow. So roadshow is usually a packed MRD kind of situation where we demonstrate all of the projects that you guys will have an opportunity to work on in the summer. And over here the spotlight's on you, and it's about how you guys manage to present everything that you've been working on. And then there's Hashcode, our annual 24-hour hackathon, which some of you participated in this year. It was really nice meeting all of you. And so Hashcode was currently in its 10th citation this year, and hopefully we'll have that in citation sometime this year as well. As for our workshops are mainly organized online due to the pandemic. These are some 3 topics that we covered. But of course, that does not imply these are the only topics that we deal with and address in the lab. And of course, our summer internship, which is probably why all of you are here. We will be addressing it in much detail later on. But yeah.
So just quickly, if you guys are interested, these are some of the projects that our seniors and our batchmates have done. And if you want to pull out your phone and scan it to look at it, follow you to do so. So this is one of the projects made by our seniors, and this is about, so like you can just read the slide if you're curious further, but we'll just quickly go through the project. This one is about mapping mythological scenes from different stories. And so that the previous one and this one were both accepted in conferences as papers. So if you're curious to read those papers, you can scan these QR codes. This one's prosthetic activation system again. This was done by the summer of 2019 batch. Um, yeah, then this is another project called Rebels. Again, so this is for you to explore. So if you're curious to read about it, please do like look up Google Lens or something and just check it out. So we have the projects on the website. If you're curious, you can just read the website. We link to it further later on, and you can just read about them. And you get a chance to work on projects like this. So things that you might not get a chance to work on this early on in your internship, you get to work on it with seniors mentoring you. So that's a really good opportunity. And yeah, this is generating music, like automatic music. That's cool again, using deep learning and LLM. So yeah, feel free to read about it if you're curious.
So mention shout out.
So some of these projects that you guys just saw right now, we'll be demonstrating it later on, so just stick around. Also, the second project about the prosthetic arm, one of its members is Sri Krishna, and he's right here with us. He'll be talking.
Okay, so now I'm here to talk about how you can join the lab. So we currently, I believe, have registrations going on, so you can register for the recruitment process. So we start by conducting an aptitude test, and if you perform well in that, you progress to the interview round. And if you do well in that, then you get to join us for the summer internship, and basically welcome to the lab. So these are our socials in case you want to follow us or like check out the website or anything. And that brings us to the end of the presentation. If you have any questions, you can scan the, go forward. So ask.
1 second.
If you have any questions, we'll be doing a Q&A session towards the end. So, I mean, you guys can ask them now too. Okay, I think we loaded up. So, if you have any questions, please stick around. We will have Q&A session. We will answer all your burning queries.
Video. I don't know which one it is. That's it. I don't know which one this is.
Why are people leaving?
No, wait. Tell him it's not done yet. Just announce it.
Guys, we aren't done yet, so like, please don't do that. Oh.
How do I do that?
There's no need.
He left. I can't get the video. So I was trying to add a window capture, but I don't know which one it is.
Which window capture you're trying to
For the video.
video?
The,
Ah,
oh, okay, that's it. Fine. I got it. No. I got it. I know what's going on.
wait.
The video. Well,
Why is Paint 3D?
the video.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't really do that with videos.
Should this play the
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, fine.
Wait.
Oh yeah, it's not showing up there. 1 second.
Right.
No, I thought you could add the projector.
I want to watch this thing.
It's fine.
Is there anything important after this, or can we leave? Because I have some work.
That's fine. Yeah, it's not showing.
It's fine.
It's fine.
But I mean, all the important details are here.
And you have to what? Yeah.
So where will you be sharing?
Well, it's a thing in OBS. You can't play videos without
Can I
extra
import it?
setup.
So there's a media source. There's a VLC video source.
And we're not even using VLC here.
Okay, fine. Can't see. Yeah, we can't stream the video.
Why?
Oh,
OBS doesn't.
sorry, it's not possible.
So
OBS
then
doesn't.
just play it for them.
Why can't they hear it? Guys, the speakers.
There's no audio.
One second, I'll get the mouse here.
It only starts after Ananya shows.
Well, it's not that.
There's no output to the speakers.
There used to be.
No, not OBS. I'm just saying they can't hear it. The people here can't hear it. No, over here.
I think my favorite thing about a lab or a PES lab, as it's called now, is people and how willing they are to learn and how willing they are to share what they learn with everyone else. And it's that spirit of collaborative learning and doing that was inspiring and gave me a place to belong for 4 years and gives me a place in the warm community even now after graduating.
My name is Samir, and I am a 2019 pass-out from PES University. I graduated from the Electronics and Communication branch, and I am currently pursuing my PhD at the University of Texas at Dallas. I joined PES Innovation Lab in 2017. That was my second year of college. And PES Innovation Lab, I can safely say, was like a second home to me. It gave me a really, really cool platform to work on some amazing projects with probably some of the coolest people I've ever met in my life. And besides all of the geek out sessions, we would have loads of fun playing football, Pokemon Go, CSGO, Minecraft. Those are all geeky activities, I just realized that. But I'm a geek, so that's probably why I enjoy those activities more. But yeah, in a lot of ways, I would owe a huge portion of my success to PES Innovation Lab, be it the 7 hackathons which I've won, forming teams with the various lab members I've met throughout all these years, and the, I think around 3 research publications with the amazing support of Rajshekhar sir, Rangan sir, and various faculty advisors of the lab. And what I would say, there's a lot of things this lab has given me, but more than anything, it is the memories and the lifelong friends which I have made in this lab, I would see as something which trumps all of the achievements which I have at the moment, right? So I would say that PES Innovation Lab gave me a really strong sense of purpose, and it genuinely felt like a place where I belonged. And I still, to this day, 3 years after graduating, I still enjoy meeting the lab members, usually on the weekends, be it Minecraft speedruns with Murli and Sparsh on Fridays, or be it anime watch parties on Discord on Saturdays. But the memories which I made in the lab is something which I will probably never forget. Said probably because I don't know what the future holds for me. I mean, could get amnesia or something, so you gotta stay with what you say. But yeah, in healthy condition states, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't forget anything which I've done in this lab. And it has, I think I speak on behalf of a lot of people when I say that it has changed me for the better, and it is something which you have got to experience if you get the opportunity to do it. It is ridiculously competitive, no doubt about it, but if you get the opportunity, you take it. And I am like in full support of all the lab members who are currently guiding the various projects which they have lined up for you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it from my end. I wish all of you guys all the best with your success in your college endeavors, and may the force be with you. Yeah, just do your best, guys, and hope you get an opportunity to join this lab. Take care.
That was on top of the
Look at the sky, the sun won't ask for what if it can rise. Look at your mind and ask yourself what keeps you trapped inside. Look at the lights that follow you when you run and hide. Look at the sky, the sun won't ask, the sun won't ask, the sun won't ask, the sun won't ask. The sun won't ask, 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 the sun won't.
I'm able to track myself at this moment, but my phone is on airplane mode. How is this happening? It's made possible by using a barometer, an instrument to measure atmospheric pressure. This phone, the Samsung Galaxy S8, has a barometer. Let me show you how we can use it to track my location. Say we traverse a route from point A to point B. What I'll do for the first iteration is record atmospheric pressure and GPS coordinates. The next time I take the same route, I'll get a similar plot. What I can then do is map these atmospheric pressure values to their respective points in the reference graph to obtain a GPS point. Naturally, I won't be traveling at the same speed every time. I could move quickly or very slowly, and there is no guarantee of uniformity. Dynamic time warping is a cool solution employed to overcome this problem. This is further discussed in our research paper. We further explored the merits and shortcomings of such a system and how it makes a difference to your phone's battery life. Thank you for watching and stay cool.
Patients app. This is the patients app where you sign in and then you generate QR code which the caretaker is supposed to scan. So the caretaker knows which patient he is actually entering details of. The response time is also very good.
It's not good. I mean, no, it's not muted. It's not muted. No, wait. 1 second, 1 second. Can you speak now? No. Oh.
I can hear you, Amit.
Oh, no. You can hear them here.
Okay.
There's another output source, right?
You can hear them on the laptop, but it's not going to the speakers. That's this. That's full volume. It's only coming through here. Should we change the mute settings?
Possibly, but I guess it was working before, right?
It's over there. It's over there. It's an extended display. It's over there.
Right.
No. Settings. Can you ask him to speak? Amit, can you speak once?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Should I just start off?
Yeah.
Should I just start off or?
Yeah, Amit,
because I
you
can't
can
see
go
anything
ahead.
that's
You
just
can
going
tell
on.
us about your experience at lab and your 2 cents about it.
All right. So, hey guys, I'm Amit from the 1519 batch. Samir already mentioned what I wanted to say, so hope this is not too much of a repetition. So I joined MLab as an intern in 2016, and I was a mentor for the next 3 years. So I'm currently at Purdue University pursuing my PhD in the ECE department. As far as experience with MLab, I'm here where I am because of what I learned there. The professors, Srinivas sir, Rachaka sir, and Venkatrangan sir, were extremely supportive and were always around to help out. So the most interesting part about MLab is the student mentor model. So I was able to learn a great deal from all my seniors and my juniors, especially my juniors, because when you teach someone, you learn a lot more. So I was able to interact with a lot of people, and I got several different interesting views and perspectives. And I was also exposed to various learning opportunities like e-Yantra and internships at ISC and so on. And yeah, one of the most important, interesting parts of the lab is the freedom with which you can work there. So you can work on whatever you want with full support from the professors, and yeah, it's really fun. Years ago, and yeah, and also all the hosting and organizing all the events was really fun. So yeah, I think that's all I have to offer. Best of luck for the exam, and hope you have a lot of fun.
Thank you,
Am I
Amit.
audible?
Hello.
Yeah, Vishwas, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah.
Yes, sure. Thank you. Okay, so first of all, good afternoon, everyone. So unfortunately, I can't see you, and you won't be able to see me either today. My network isn't doing too well. So let me introduce myself first. So I'm Vishwas. I was an intern at PES Innovation Lab in summer of 2019. I had just completed my second year at PES University at the time. Back then, it used to be known as Microsoft Innovation Lab. So I guess all this others who've spoken before me have already covered a good part of all the experiences that are there in store for those of you who do join the lab. So probably one of the parts that I'd like to cover, again, probably a little bit of a repetition, but would be the community that the lab offers. So the relationships that you form with the professors and the other students you work with, as well as your mentors, as well as other mentors who may not be mentoring your particular project. So there's this group, there's this sort of sense of community that's very prominent in PS Innovation Lab that stands the test of time. We have, whenever there's an event, we have seniors joining in from uh, various time zones. I think that'll give you a good idea of all the people that we have around the world, as well as from various years as well. So we have some alumni who have who've been joining us for events before I even joined PS University. So there's that community that stands the test of time that I felt was one of the most important things, at least in my perspective. Another thing that really stands out to me about PS Innovation Lab is, I think Amit already mentioned, is the freedom to work on a lot of very cool things. And for me personally, I got a chance during my internship, I got a chance to work on some very cool technology that I honestly probably wouldn't have touched otherwise. And the same technology that I did happen to work on and or explore during my time in the internship, those same skills and experiences are things that currently have been a huge help in my professional career as well. So that is another very big thing that sort of stood out to me in my perspective. In terms of other fun things that we do, I guess Samir covered a good number of those. So those are things that we do pretty regularly. Lots of fun, and it's very cool, for lack of a better term, I guess. So I'm also really glad to see that all of you have gathered in person in the seminar hall, I suppose. And yeah, I think for the past couple of years, we hadn't had the chance to do offline events. And it's really great to see that the Hashcode event that just happened, and as well as this orientation is happening offline. I think that's really cool. Yeah, we didn't sort of missed out on a couple of online events last time around. I think that's all I really had to put on the table now. I guess most of everything else has been covered already. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So all the best to all of you there. And yeah, good luck.
I have to say that I honestly wouldn't have been here as a researcher in IISc, and also I've applied to PhD programs in the US. I wouldn't have been in this situation if it weren't for PS Innovation Lab. I really owe a lot. I'm indebted to the lab, especially the seniors for the immense guidance they've given me, the professors who have been extremely student friendly and extremely supportive of us, as well as the juniors and the current members who are, we are not just a lab, we're a community. It's like a family of us as a single unit. I found so many new friends, so many new, what I say, supporters in the lab. It's like an experience like no other. And all I'd like to say is, and I highly recommend you guys to grab this opportunity with both your hands, because I think this is an extremely good opportunity for, irrespective of whether you want to go into research, go into academia, whatever you want to do, everything is available here, and this is, it's like, it's like a gold mine which you just is right in front of you. So it's up to you to take the opportunity in your hands. That's it, and thank you very much for listening, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my experience. Thank you.
So like we mentioned previously, we have a few of the demos from some of our summer internships already. So we'll first be showing you some of the drones that we built as a part of our summer internship.
This is being streamed. So OBS is an invitation where you can't stay in video. There's nothing we can do. Yeah. Murli. This one, right?
Okay, this is impromptu, but apparently I'm supposed to introduce my project. So, as you guys might have seen, drone once.
Yeah, once.
I'm Murthy, and I work on this project. So this is, you don't have to see this. What the main thing here is that we generated music. We generated music using the buzzword machine learning and stuff. So this is an example of what I like to call the anime opening because it sounds like an anime opening. So yeah.
So.
So that's it for the prepared part of the orientation. So we wanted to answer a couple of questions that you guys had for us. We received a bunch of questions on the forms, we received a bunch of questions in our DMs. So I think one of the first questions and the main questions that we've received is about the recruitment process. So the recruitment process, first to put it in short, is two-pronged. So first you've got your recruitment test. The recruitment test is going to be 30 to 45 minutes. It's an MCQ test that will be happening on Hackathon. So you will have aptitude questions from CSE core as well as EC core. Now your aptitude will have the major share, so that's just about as much as we can tell you guys without giving you more details. Followed by that, you'll have an interview process if you do meet the cutoff for our tests. You'll be interviewed by alumni who will go through your resume.